I got to thinking back to me finding my purpose, spending the last year during the pandemic trying to like kind of come up with an idea to continue the motivation without feeling like it was an obligation, if that makes sense. And I got to thinking a lot about what led me to doing this podcast, what kind of where did the motivation for this podcast come from? I think when I became a personal trainer, I thought things in life would be even more better, a little bit more simpler, a little bit more easy. Um, how do I say this? I thought it was gonna be smooth selling. I just thought that I could let my actions speak for myself. What I've learned over the last year of being a personal trainer, going to a second year, that yeah, you have to have a niche, man. You got to have a certain level of clientele that you want to be able to reach. And while I enjoy being a personal trainer and I enjoy the clientele that I've had and that I have, one thing I'm learning is you can't you can't you can't force people to be motivated consistently. Uh, and that's taking nothing away from nobody. When you asking someone to invest into their self while trying to invest into you, you gotta take it for what it is. You're gonna get consistent motivation or you're gonna get inconsistent motivation. And the funny thing is, the hardest thing about that is um, what folks don't realize is when you get the inconsistent motivation, you've mentally planned exactly what's going to happen with that situation and what it's going to do, which led me to more so to this podcast, man. It's like when you see one thing isn't working, it's like I think when you get in business, a lot of people don't they know going into that chances are they're going to have to adapt to the times or they're going to have to adapt to the situation. And that's what I had to do, man. I had to really figure out um, how do I stay consistent while making sure I'm being the best me I possibly can, and I'm not, in so many words, selling myself short. So I've tried multiple alternatives and multiple options, and that led me to this podcast, man.